Hey guys, how's it going? We are finally back at BFA. It's been a long time. I haven't streamed in a long time. I haven't recorded any YouTube videos. I've really just kind of disappeared off the planet for a little bit. Reason behind that, BFA kind of sucks. I don't like BFA. This is my final conclusion. In case I haven't made 10 conclusion videos already, I'm just using temporal already because I know I'm gonna die. Ice block would be cool. But yeah, BFA, guys. BFA. Nice blink. I feel like BFA, like at the beginning I was still hopeful. I'm so fucking dead. At the beginning I was hopeful, right? At the beginning I was like, they'll still have like chances to change a few systems, change the good old Essence system. It still might be like an okay expansion. And then we just kept going through the patches and I was like, I'll still wait, Blizzard. I'll wait in the rain for you, Blizzard. My favorite company, since favorite game company for a very long time. Not anymore, obviously, because of, I don't know. If you've kept up with Blizzard at all, you've noticed that they've gone downhill ever since they really merged with Activision. But I just want to be hopeful, man. That's my point. I want to be hopeful of the game in the future, but like all the changes they keep rolling out and like the current expansion and the systems that are in place right now, I'm just like, fuck, man. I just might play Classic and TBC for good. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about a big Shadowlands change. One of the main reasons I suppose I said I would come back pretty heavily in Shadowlands was because they announced it. They announced it on Twitter, I think. It was from Wowhead or the WoW page itself, but PvP power was data mined from certain items in the game. Specifically, PvP items, I'd hope so. So that was data mined, I don't know, like a month ago or something like that. I don't know, one of you can really put the dates in the description below if you're a real homie, but... So like that happens. I don't know who this man is, but I'm just gonna shit on you. So that's released. And now we're at the point where we're at now, where just recently, on Wowhead, they announced that no PvP power in Shadowlands, which... Why? What was this decision? Like, it's so weird to have something in the game. I understand that alpha is supposed to be for testing, right? Like, you're supposed to test all the things that are going into the game. And they had PvP power in the game for alpha or whatever, just for people to test out. And then there was a post today on Wowhead saying that PvP power is not going to be in the live game. Why? Why not? There was like, that was, over PvP vendors, that was the one thing that I was really looking forward to for Shadowlands. Like, finally. Finally, I won't get fucking shafted by those fucking sweaty PvE nerds that just grind PvE for hours and hours on end. Mythics, Torcost, and Shadowlands people will just grind Torcost forever, I'm assuming. All that shit. But no fucking hope. It's just, I really feel like it's going to be BFA all over again, which makes me super sad to say, because I literally started this video as BFA is kind of a shitfest. It's kind of not that great anymore. I want to say it's going to be BFA because you're going to have to rely super heavily on PvE to be viable in PvP. I don't know where that like came into effect, where Blizzard was like, oh yeah, let's make them all, you know, fuck PvP, boot. Just fuck it, man. If you want a PvP, you're gonna have to run through PvE, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you've been PvPing for the entire fucking season, and just a super geared PvEer comes out of nowhere with full mythic gear, and just absolutely destroys you? Not my fault. Shoulda PvE'd more. Not... Like, I hope you know. Where does this... It just doesn't make sense from any fucking viewpoint I can try to look at. The only way that no PvP power makes any sense to me is if you made PvE gearing and PvP gearing exactly the same. Exactly the same acquirement rate, exactly the same stats, being able to choose what stats you do, all that shit. If you made PvP armor and PvE armor exactly the same way you get it and all that shit, then I wouldn't have a really big problem with, you know, PvP power not being in the game. But since it's not, there will be conquest vendors and honor vendors in the game in Shadowlands. I should add that. And honor will be able to be capped unlimitedly. So you can just PvP, PvP, battleground, build up all of your honor, spend all that honor on a certain piece of PvP gear, targeted specifically, which hats off to you, Blizzard. This is what most of us wanted. We all did want conquest and honor currency back in the game. We all did want vendors in conquest. Vendors, conquest, and honor pieces back in the game. And then hopefully they make those honor and conquest pieces targetable, and they make them upgradable through currency as well. If they don't do that, then I'm assuming it's going to be the same shitfest that it's always been, where you might get a random piece of loot from Arena, and it might be an upgrade, or it just might have horrible stats. And then at this point, considering we are in BFA, it's like, oh, does it have good corruption? Does it have the corruption you want? So that's like added on top of the, does it have the stats you want? Just gearing, man. It's just gearing when it comes down to it. I don't know. I really miss PvP power. They said it would go back, PvP is going to go back to somewhat what it was like in Warlords, where like, you could target gear, you'd get honor through Ashran or whatever, you get conquest through Arena, whatever, and then you just slowly get gear. But the thing is, at least, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there was PvP power in Warlords, which is pretty funny, because they're like, oh, it's gonna be just like Warlords, except with the thing that made it Warlords, PvP with PvP power. Fuck me, Blizzard. I don't know what you're doing over there at PvP headquarters. I really don't. No solo. Like, whenever I think about the state of PvP in WoW, I really think we are just the most ignored aspect of the game there is. And I'd say it's like 40% PvP, 60% PvE, just off the top. No fucking stats or facts behind that. Just off the top of my head, assuming 40% of the WoW player base PvPs. This is being, I'd say, generous too. 40% to 60%. Why would you ignore such a large part of your community that has been asking for PvP power for a very long time? At least we got vendors. I always have to like push that back in my head. Like, I always have to think somewhat positive. At least we got vendors, boys. It's still the dream. We PvP still might be decent in Shadowlands, boys. And then the optimist in me says, oh, it's just gonna be fucked. It's just gonna be BFA 2.0 without corruptions. The thing is, there's still hope. There's still the chance for them to be like, yeah, PvP power, we should probably have that in the game. You know, people might want PvP gear acquired through PvP to be stronger in PvP than PvE gear. Maybe people want that, said Ion as he went to bed and completely forgot about, I don't even know who's the lead dev at PvP and Blizzard. Neither do I care at this point, to be honest. Well, and I keep on saying Blizzard. Activision, boys. Activision. If Blizzard has proved anything through their actions from the past 3 years, it's that they're no longer Blizzard. It's that they're Activision. They don't care about the players, they care about the stock price, and they care about quarterly income. And I don't I don't know if that's why, like, I haven't been playing WoW as much. Or if it's just like I've played WoW too much, so there's nothing to do in BFA, or like, I don't know what's happening. I know my love for WoW's disappearing. I'd say it's like half of what it was towards the beginning of the expansion. Okay, I have Shift Q. I have Shift Q bound to auto run on Classic. So if I keep ice blocking, it's because it's on Q. And I keep trying to press Shift Q for numlock. I don't have numlock on my keyboard anymore. Changing stories. Me not liking WoW, in quotation marks. It's not, I don't think WoW's boring. I don't think it's stupid. I don't think any of those things. I just think currently, okay, I take the boring part back. Currently, the game is boring. Currently, all there is to do is do Battlegrounds, get one shot by people in Battlegrounds. Oh, that's a fun one. Do Battlegrounds, which, again, with Battlegrounds, there's no gear can be acquired through Battlegrounds currently, which, you know, hey, Shadowlands, we're gonna be able to actually fucking get gear through Battlegrounds, which, good. Please, Blizzard. I will suck you off. I will suck you off if you just put fucking PvP power in the game, man. God damn. Anyway, all there is to do in the game right now: Battlegrounds, Arena, Mythics raid. I don't do Mythics, I don't do raid, because PvE can suck my fucking dick, so all there is to do is Battlegrounds, rated Battlegrounds, which no one fucking does anymore, let's be honest. No one touches RPGs anymore. I wonder why that would be. Maybe it's because, Blizzard, the incentives to PvP fucking suck my nuts. Maybe that's why, Blizzard. Maybe that's why no one does RPGs, because there's no fucking point to it. Because no matter what, at the end of the day, the best way you can go about getting gear is spamming raids and doing mythics. Which, by the way, don't even get me fucking started. Don't even... Oh my god. One of the worst things about the current patch right now is the amount of one-shot trinkets in the game that you can only get through raiding and PvE. Same with corruptions too. There's certain corruptions, that tentacle lash corruption that demon hunters use through the fucking fist weapon. That tentacle corruption is only attainable through raiding. Which fucks all the PvP players. All the people who just do PvP in an arena, we can't get that super OP trinket that just fucking crits for 100,000. We can't get that OP corruption that just does tons and tons of damage at a random proc chance. We don't have any hope of that. We have Arena, which we go into and then fucking get cream pied by the most geared PvEers in the goddamn game. Or there's fucking Rextroy, who just made a video. Just made a video of him. He had like 90,000 echoes or whatever the fuck those things are called. He had like 90,000 echoes. He just bought all Infinite Stars corruptions. Literally got to 2.5k rated. Playing, I don't, like Rexjoy, I don't want to downplay the amount of IQ that it takes to figure out like the mathematics behind all this and all the calculations behind this, but you can't lie to me. You are slapping your dick on that fucking keyboard and just waiting for the Infinite Stars proc. You can't lie to me. That's all you're doing. And that's what Arena is right now. So, conclusion, after this huge fucking rant video, Blizzard, please make it so PvP gear has PvP power on it. Make PvP power increase the damage you do and decrease the damage you take in PvP. That's all you need to do to make PvP gear more incentivized over PvE. PvP power. PvP power equals more damage and less damage taken from other players. The more PvP power you have, the more damage you do, the more reduced damage you take. Kind of like versatility, but, you know, just for PvP. I don't know why it's such... like, it just slips through Blizzard's hands every fucking expansion. And they announced it earlier this month, so I guess that's why I'm so disappointed. I don't know. I'll be making a lot of bitchy videos because I don't hate BFA. I'm just disappointed. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, description, bell thing. Check out Twitch, which I don't stream on anymore, but I'm going to sometime soon when there's good games out. Check out Twitter. Until next time, guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching.